So how do you feel about our current administration?
You know what? It's very interesting that this evening we've been talking. I think I've given a full rundown as to the evolution of the word nigga.
Hmm.
We talked about niggas. We talked about the use of that word, how it offends some people and how it makes others feel grand.
Right.
We talked about the internationality of its usage now. The last poets were in England, I believe it was, or in Edinburgh, I'm not sure. But it was someplace over there across the pond about 2 years ago, I guess, after the first year of Trump's office. And for some reason, because the last poets are from America, some of the questions were about the politics of America.
Hmm.
And the biggest question was uh, about what do you think about Trump? So I said, and I'm going to say this now when you ask me about what's happening with politics today and my feelings about that. Trump is the biggest nigga ever known. There is no nigga on the planet who can out nigga Trump. When I broke down what a nigga does from the very beginning, a nigga is a creation, is a hybrid.
Hmm.
It's taking a donkey and putting him with a horse. So it was something created. Trump is something created. Like you created Frankenstein.
Hmm.
He was created. You don't grow somebody naturally like him. You make somebody like him. And you keep on working on the parts because sometimes the parts get corroded and need
Right.
changing. So he constantly is being worked on. All right. He's a creation. He's a nigga, okay, in that regard, right away from being created, because that's
Right.
what has the niggas came to be. They don't have any origin. They were born in a laboratory, all right, on some form or another. Even though a laboratory could just have been a dirt place.
Right.
That's one aspect. The nigga also, the Trump and him being regarded, as far as I'm concerned, as the biggest nigga. The nigga, as a term in terms of its evolution, came through a period of being just despicable and despised and filthy and nasty and uncouth.
Hmm.
And I don't give a damn.
Mm.
To the point, Trump has exhibited that many times. I mean, when you separate mothers from their children because of some
Right.
immigration rule that you devise that you can change with the stroke of your pen, that's rough.
Wow.
That's inhumane. I mean, there's certain aspects that are just unbelievably disgusting and despicable when you consider that this guy is supposed to be representing this country. And those are all actions of a nigga to do the opposite of what is expected of him.
Hmm.
So he's proven that to be phenomenal. He's excellent at that. The so-called president of the United States is a joke. This thing is the biggest circus in town. Trump, I tell people, I have to go back to the very beginning. The week that man was inaugurated as president of the United States was the same week that Barnum and Bailey Circus shut its
Shut down.
doors after 50 years, after 150 years.
Competition was they couldn't take the competition.
biggest circus on the planet said, "See ya," because there's another circus that has come
A
to
new circus in town.
and the circus in town we cannot compete against.
Wow, on the
And then-
biggest stage, right?
On the biggest stage, because this guy's got 24/7 publicity. We get publicity just when we go into your town, but this guy's on national television.
Every day he got a new
and,
story.
and he got more clowns than we could ever produce. I mean, and then he gets rid of them as quick as you change your socks.
Right.
And you ain't never seen no president of nothing do stuff like that. How you gonna have this guy as your main guy today, and next week you firing this guy?
Right.
How you gonna do that? I mean, he is so ridiculous but it's a classic example of just how immature America is too. Because this country has shown that it's really a baby country. It's not really fully grown. And I really attribute the racism, all the little hatred, I attribute most of that to being immature. Those are the actions of a child. I don't like you. I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at you. You know, that's
Right.
it. Isn't it a child, Rocky? Um, give, give me my toys. You can't play with my toys. I'm gonna build a wall,
Wow.
so you can't play with my toys.
Build the wall up, right? Wow.
You know, did you see this cartoon? It was so wonderful. I thought it was cute. They showed somebody had drawn a picture of some Native Americans standing on the shores of maybe the Atlantic Ocean, and they're looking out into sea, and you can see in the distance this boat that said the Mayflower, and the Native Americans are standing there, and they look at each other and say, "We should build a wall."